Fjords of fear, where mystery drowns in darkness. Welcome, my fellow nightmare enthusiasts, to a channel where the shadows whisper and reality itself bends under the weight of the unknown. Tonight, we plunge into the icy depths of remote fjords, those silent, mist-shrouded fingers of the sea that clutch tightly onto their secrets. Three tales, each more unsettling than the last, await us. Stories passed down through generations, whispered in hushed tones around crackling fires. So dim the lights, draw the curtains, and prepare to be chilled to the bone. For tonight, we journey into the heart of fear. The Vanishing Village. Imagine a place so isolated, so untouched by the modern world, that it seems to exist outside of time itself. Nestled deep within a Norwegian fjord, surrounded by towering cliffs and the ever-watchful gaze of ancient glaciers, lay the village of Sletten. Its inhabitants, hardy folk descended from generations of fishermen and woodcutters, lived lives intimately connected to the rhythms of nature. They knew the dangers of the unforgiving landscape, the sudden storms that could whip the calm waters into a frenzy, the ever-present threat of avalanches thundering down from the heights. But there was a darkness lurking in those fjords, something ancient and malevolent, a force that even their ancestors hadn't named. One crisp autumn morning, a lone fishing boat returning from a night on the open sea noticed an unsettling silence hanging over Sletten. The usual sounds of village life, the barking of dogs, the laughter of children, the rhythmic clang of the blacksmith's hammer were eerily absent. A thick fog, unnatural and clinging, had rolled in overnight, blanketing the village in an oppressive white veil. As the fishermen cautiously approached the shore, a chill, deeper than the icy air, settled in their guts. The village, once so full of life, now stood eerily abandoned. Homes stood empty, doors wide open as if flung aside in haste. Fires still burned in hearths, meals sat half-eaten on tables, children's toys lay scattered in the dirt, frozen in the middle of a game, never to be finished. Panic seized the fishermen. They ran through the empty streets, calling out the names of friends and neighbors, their voices swallowed by the suffocating fog. But there was no answer, only the echo of their own fear bouncing back from the cold stone walls. The villagers of Sletten had vanished, every last soul leaving behind a chilling tableau of interrupted lives. Days turned into weeks, and weeks bled into months, yet no trace of the missing villagers was ever found. The authorities were baffled, unable to find any logical explanation for the sudden disappearance. The village of Sletten became a ghost town, a chilling monument to the unknowable darkness that lurks in the remote corners of our world. As you stand on the edge of a remote fjord, the wind howling through the mountains like a mournful cry, remember the vanished village and ask yourself, what lurks beneath the surface of the deep, dark waters? The Phantom Ship. The icy waters of the fjords, while breathtaking in their beauty, have long been whispered to be haunted by more than just the ghosts of drowned sailors. Tales passed down through generations speak of a spectral vessel, a phantom ship that materializes out of the fog, its presence heralded by an unnatural chill and a bone-deep sense of dread. It is said that those who lay eyes upon this ghostly ship are doomed to a terrible fate, their lives forever intertwined with the icy grip of the sea. The legend of the Phantom Ship is most potent in the remote fjords of Iceland, where jagged cliffs rise dramatically from the water's edge, and the aurora borealis paints the night sky with eerie dancing lights. It is here, amidst the stark beauty and isolation, that the line between our world and the next seems to blur, and the veil between the living and the dead thins to a whisper. Fishermen, their faces weathered by the harsh sea air and etched with the wisdom of generations spent battling the unforgiving elements, speak of encountering the Phantom Ship on nights when the fog hangs heavy and low, its tendrils snaking inland like grasping fingers. They describe a vessel unlike any other, its sails tattered and torn, yet billowing with an unseen wind. The ship is often seen sailing against the current, its prow cutting through the water silently, leaving no wake in its path. The most chilling detail of these encounters, however, is the spectral crew said to man the Phantom Ship. Witnesses describe figures swathed in tattered oilskins, their faces obscured by darkness or, more terrifying still, frozen in expressions of silent agony. Some say the crew are the restless souls of those lost at sea, forever bound to sail the icy waters, searching for a peace they will never find. One particularly harrowing account tells of a group of fishermen who, caught in a sudden squall, found themselves seeking shelter in a secluded cove. As the storm raged around them, they witnessed a sight that would forever haunt their dreams. Out of the swirling mist materialized the phantom ship, its sails glowing with an ethereal light. On deck, the fishermen could make out the ghostly figures of the crew, their eyes burning with an unnatural intensity. Terrified, the fishermen huddled together, praying for the storm to pass and the spectral vessel to leave them in peace. As quickly as it had appeared, the phantom ship vanished back into the fog, leaving the fishermen shaken and terrified. Chapter 3. The Cursed Cave. Hidden deep within the rugged embrace of the fjords, where the sunlight struggles to penetrate the perpetual twilight, lies a place shrouded in dread and whispered about with a mixture of fear and morbid fascination. It is not a place easily found, often concealed by treacherous currents, sheer cliff faces and the ever-shifting mists that cling to the water like ghostly shrouds. This, my fellow seekers of the unknown, is the Cursed Cave, a place where the living tread upon the very doorstep of the afterlife. Local legends, passed down through generations of those who dwell along the edges of the fjords, paint a chilling picture of this ominous cavern. They say that the cave is a gateway, a conduit between our world and a realm of ancient unspeakable power. It is a place where the veil between realities wears thin, allowing glimpses into a realm beyond human comprehension. But be warned, for those who dare to venture too close to this threshold often find themselves drawn into its depths, never to be seen again. The very air around the cursed cave is said to crackle with an unnatural energy, a palpable sense of unseen eyes watching your every move.
Fishermen, their boats buffeted by unseen currents, tell of hearing haunting melodies emanating from the cave's depths, songs both beautiful and unsettling, like the siren call of a long-forgotten god. Others speak of seeing strange lights dancing within the cave's mouth, flickering and shifting like ethereal flames, beckoning the curious closer.
But it is the stories of those who dared to enter the cursed cave that truly send shivers down the spine. Legend has it that within the cave's depths lies a darkness so profound, so absolute, that it can consume the very essence of a soul. Those foolish enough to venture inside are said to be met with visions, glimpses into their deepest fears and darkest desires, manifestations of their own personal nightmares given tangible form.
Some emerge from the cave forever changed, their minds shattered, their sanity hanging by a thread, babbling incoherently about things they cannot comprehend. Others are never seen again, their fates unknown, their disappearances adding another layer of chilling mystery to the cave's already sinister reputation.
One particularly haunting tale tells of a renowned scholar, a man driven by a thirst for knowledge and a desire to debunk the myths and legends that surrounded the cursed cave. Armed with nothing but a lantern and his insatiable curiosity, he ventured into the cave's depths. Determined to prove that the stories were nothing more than superstitious nonsense, he was never seen again. The cursed cave stands as a stark reminder that there are places in this world where curiosity can have deadly consequences. There you have it, my fellow night owls, 3 chilling tales from the remote fjords, places where beauty and terror intertwine like the strands of a half-remembered nightmare. The vanished village, the phantom ship, the cursed cave. Each a chilling reminder that the world is full of mysteries that may never be solved. If these stories sent a shiver down your spine, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to join our community of darkness. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever had a brush with the unexplained? Do you know of any other chilling tales from the fjords? Until next time, keep your lights burning bright, your doors locked tight, and your minds open to the endless possibilities of the unknown. Sweet dreams, or should I say, nightmares.